Hello viewers and welcome back to Let's Play Tales of Phantasia. Last episode, we figured out a way to fix the pact rings that we found that were totally destroyed. Towards the Ymir Forest. Now, you're probably wondering where that is. Well, it's not far from the dock where we go to get to Olive Village, or Freyland, or whatever it's called. Actually, before we head out, we need to do something. A minor little thing called Holy Bottle. Just to decrease my encounter rate a little bit. I swear, this thing actually doesn't work. It's probably bugged. I don't know. Whatever the thing... Well, maybe it does work when the enemies are lower level than me. Like Repel and, Pokemon. Anyway, we have to go around this way. I think, anyway. But, let's see... I believe that is it in the middle of the water there. I think. Don't remember, it's been too long since I've played this game. Well, we'll check. Yes, it is! Ymir. Forest of Mirror Water. Now, I think there's something that we can get here while we're here. I need to check my guide, actually, which I will do in the midst of a battle, maybe. Who goes there? Beyond here lies the lands of the Elves. We should leave here immediately. You receive permission to enter. Take a look at this emblem! That is, without a doubt, the crest of the kingdom of Alvinista. Very well, you may pass. That was easy. We couldn't come here before because, well, they wouldn't accept the crest. They wouldn't accept nothing less than the crest. I'm sorry, excuse me. And we have new enemies, lizards. They're more like Komodo dragons than lizards, but whatever. Take more damage from my sword attacks, so let's just spam this for a little bit until Claws decides to actually cast something, you know, because that's crazy talk. Maxwell! But these battles are going to be a tad bit harder without our other magi user. But not too hard. See, we already got one of them down. I'm sort of lagging in my own commentary. Ha ha ha! Sorry, I'm just not ready for this, I think, today. But I decided, you know what, I have to get it done. It's already 2:30. I don't have an extra episode already, so... yeah. Tend to save extra episodes in case I lag a little bit like today. But anyway... I know there's treasures around here, I just can't find any of them. Also, these are kind of like a maze, and the path circles back in on itself. I think these are new enemies. I think they are. Most of the enemies here are going to be new, which is pretty good. And I'm going to actually take off Koga Hazan and put it for Hou Tenku. Hon Kyoma! I forget how many times I pushed that button. Haha! Well, it doesn't matter now. They're almost all dead. Scratch that. They are all dead. That's all. I have way too many spectacles. I have more spectacles than my body has room for. Dang, did he just get 20 TP back? Sheesh. It's like every battle, he's gonna get a casting of, Maxwell back. We went the wrong way. Of course, I should have kept going the way I was going before. And in this battle, we have Mighty Oaks, which look familiar, don't they? They're weak to fire, obviously, because they're trees. They're also weak to Maxwell, because Maxwell is a god. Oh, Tenku! Maxwell! I won't be shouting out the attacks all the time, just most of the time. There! Machine gun! Machine gun! Sorry, I'll stop that now. But yeah, they're pretty easy. All the enemies here are pretty easy, actually, except for the lizards. The problem here with enemies is not how much damage they do at this point, it's the fact that they have a lot more HP than they should. But they give off a reasonable amount of experience and gold, so it's not too bad. But I digress. We have to make our way through this forest, and hopefully I can make my way through it the correct way. I think there are like paths hidden behind trees at some points, but I don't know. Hey, random battles. Oh, I was about to say, I swear the rune bottle doesn't work. It looks like it's turned off. Holy bottle. Anyway, we have to go up here. I should have went up there and not left. I'm dumb. And I can turn random out. Maybe the holy bottles don't work. Alright, so I don't think I saw these enemies before, actually. Giant wasps. They're like bees, except giant. And they're about to die, because Maxwell's probably going to kill them in 2 hits. Maybe not 2 hits. Ah, 3 hits. It would have taken him 3 or 4 hits. That's all. Anyway, moving on. Hey, vey. Sorry, viewers. My nose hurts, really. I have like a pain inside my nose, and there's a save point here for some reason. I think you're supposed to go left back there, but to the right is treasure. And it's got me. I think down here is a stage. Or something, I don't know. Maybe. So there was a move I gained before that I remember. One of my Ogies. One of these 2. This one right here, I think. Yeah, that one. We're not going to be able to get that one at least until level 37. We got a ways to go. I think I grabbed another one earlier than I was supposed to, but I don't... Oh yeah, the one over by Midgard, that's right. Both of those we're not going to be able to learn until higher levels. Like 40s. Because those moves are just later on in the game. You might want to turn a Freak back on, by the way, viewers. Even if you're not using him, you'll want to turn him back on for this area. Anyway, to the left is more pathways. And a few more treasure chests. Like this one right here, that contains a lavender. I knew that there was something hidden behind a tree at some point in here. Yes, anyway, hidden behind trees and stuff. In this chest we contain another lavender. We might have to buy some more rune bottles later on, just to change some of these into red versions. And in this we contain another lavender. More lavender than my body has room for, to be fair. Actually, you know what? This might be a good time to show off one of the Mint's new spells that I got her. That she won a while ago. Nurse, because we kind of need it. Okay, maybe now. Why is Mint doing nothing? Hold on. Support as needed. There we go. There, now Mint will do stuff in battle. Nurse! Yes, it summons the nurses to come heal your party with little sparkles. It's frickin' adorable. Not needed, but adorable. Alright, the only problem with these battles is when you're surrounded by trees. You have to kill one of them, so claws will be safe. And start casting. Yes, this might take me a while now, because now she's actually casting spells to help. Maxwell! But we'll be able to hear how she sounds in battle, which, finally, after being silent for the whole game. And I'm getting a weird lag spike for some reason. Because the game doesn't like Mint talking. Ah, but I digress. I believe this is the last screen before we find the destination. Hmm? Is something wrong? Just now, I thought I saw something move in the shadow of the tree. You sure it wasn't just your imagination? Perhaps it was one of the forest critters. Yeah, that could be it. What the? What are you doing here? We left you at the inn! Sheesh. Well, I mean, it's totally obvious because... Oh, what are you doing here? It's Arch because she's on a broom. Only the elves are permitted to enter the forest. So even if we got this emblem, you aren't going to let us in. We'd like to meet with the Lord of the Elves. That's the emblem of the Kingdom of Elvenista. Please forgive our rudeness. Come right this way. And they lead us! Lord of the Elves, everyone, forgive me for having kept you waiting. It is a pleasure to meet you. I am the Lord of the Elves, Brambard. I'm Claus, and over there are Kless and Mint. Sorry to jump right to the point, but could you have a look at these? These are pump rooms, are they not? However, by the looks of them, they are broken. We came here after hearing that you might have some way to repair them. I understand now. We need to make use of the slate's power. You'll join me on the northern side of the village, and I'll give you a more detailed explanation. Alright, well, that really doesn't help us that much, but sure, okay. I guess that means we won't be able to repair the rings in the village. So it would seem. But he did mention about something else. Only one way to find out. As I combine the two voices into one, somehow. I believe this is the inn. Yes, it is the inn. I believe there's some things we can get here. Let's talk to some of the people quickly. Yes, fantastic weather in the forest. It's amazing how nice the weather is in the forest. Okay. Won't bother you. Sorry. Now, that's where we have to go, but we're gonna not go there just yet. I need to find a store or two. Ah, a weapons shop. The Nameless Equipment Shop. Yep, we are adventurers. Fantastic, really? Really, we can't buy anything here? Oh my gosh. Thanks, guy. Thanks for not being able to sell anything. Oh. Okay. Well, he said he was sorry for yelling at us, so I can forgive him for that. Let's try the Nameless Item Shop. An accessory shop. Maybe they'll sell me something. Something that I don't need. The White Mist is pretty good. Still can't buy that because it's way too much money. And the Silver Shawl, I forgot to mention that. It reduces fire damage. If you use a room bottle on it, it reduces damage by 100%. Of fire, anyway. So that means, if you give one to Arch and one to Mint, you'll be invincible for the free battle and never lose. If you want to go do that one first, somehow. But, anyway, moving on. Blah, blah, blah. Yes, we know evolution. Can we continue on? I meant to look for spell books. And here's an item shop, which I don't think sells me anything that I need. Because medicines. Unless they have something good, but they don't. Oh, they do have room bottles. I'll just buy 5 of these. Alright, I might make a short episode, because guess what? The next area is a maze. The deep Ymir Forest. As I call it, because I don't remember the name of it, actually. It is, like I said, a maze. A giant maze. It's locked. Looks like a storehouse of some kind. Well, can't go in there. And then here is another house. Nameless Grocer. All sorts of natural goods from the forest. Like apples, lemons, strawberries, bananas, pineapples, melons. All sorts of good stuff. Now then, remember how I said before to save the incenses? Well, now that we're here, we can sell them for much, much, much more money than we could before. Oh yes, look at that money. We can sell it for lots of money. Sell them! Good. We just got back all of our money, basically, haha! But this was going to be a short episode anyway, wasn't it? Because, like I said, next spot's a giant maze. Ho ho ho, giant maze! And it's going to be fun. Very, very fun for Bonner. Sage. And we used all 5 of them, so never mind. And I need to look at a map for this place. I do it now, but, you know, whatever. Actually, I'm gonna check how much time I have left. I'll just leave the village and come back in. Later, viewers, I will be right back. Yeah, I'm gonna cut the episode here. This is all for now, viewers. This is Phantasia signing off. Have a good day.